Hello and good morning from North Macedonia, more specifically Lake Ohrid. I am in Ohrid for one day. I've got about 20 hours here. I've flown in this morning direct from Manchester on a 2E flight. So in this short time I've got in Ohrid, I'm going to try and show you what you can do, what you can see, what you can eat and everything in between in just such a short time. The taxi driver has just dropped me off. It was 15 euros from the airport to Ohrid centre. I gave him a 20 euro note that I had in my wallet and he gave me some Macedonian notes and change. So I'm just going to have to believe him that they are the right change. I'm going to head to a hostel now and then get to explore the city. Here we are, this is my hostel, the Sunset Lake Hostel in the old town of Ohrid. Let's go and check in. It's a bit early though, it's 11:15, so I don't think I'll be able to get into my room just yet. This is one of the main streets now in Ohrid. All the shops. Victoria's Secret. Don't know whether that is a legit Victoria's Secret. I very much doubt it. Just gonna have a little wander around. We've only just got here, so have a look at what Ohrid has to offer. Wonder the old town. Yes, that is Lake Ohrid. It is one of Europe's oldest lakes and one of Europe's deepest lakes. This is Ohrid. You can see the castle on the hill over there. You've got all these beautiful orange roofed buildings. It is a little bit cloudy today. You should be beautiful blue skies. But yeah, let's go and have a wander around Ohrid. We are on a stone jetty at the moment where all the boats and ferries go. So the lake is fairly big. It stretches for miles and miles and miles and miles, and you can get ferries to different towns and cities along the way. There's also the famous Bay of Bones, which is like an old site that's been preserved, and you can get a ferry there. I'm not too sure what it is. Macedonian flag flying proudly. Now, in terms of the name of the country, North Macedonia, Macedonia, Greece kind of got a bit upset that Macedonia called themselves Macedonia because there's a Macedonia region in Greece. So politically, Macedonia is now called North Macedonia. But I don't really know what the correct terminology is. I think if you speak to Macedonians, they say call us Macedonia, and if you speak to Greek people, they say North Macedonia. So I'm probably going to be mixing between the both on this video, on this trip. Right, let's go for a little wander. So that's the lake down there and the flag. We've just walked up here now. We're just going to try and find a restaurant to have some lunch. It's just gone 12 o'clock and I'm a little bit peckish. I'm not sure what to have off the menu. Some Macedonian dish. I think fish is a delicacy, or fish is a speciality around here because of the lake. But we'll go and have a look at what we can find. Oh, look at this, what a meal. I've gone for the traditional meat in like a dark sauce. It was beef and pork and homemade bread. Look at that view. And the beer's not too bad either. It's good. Gotta dip into the bread, haven't I? These bits of meat are so big. It's in like a gravy sauce. It's actually very tasty. So good. Well, that was absolutely delicious. And what a beautiful view as well. I'm a little bit concerned about the price. I think I have gone to quite an expensive restaurant, waiting for the bill to come. But we'll see. It might be a bit expensive. So we had beer 170, the meat 550, totaling 720. That is around 10 British pound, maybe 12, 13 euros. Probably a bit on the high side compared to what you can get. This is the church of Saint Sophia. Now, during the Ottoman Empire, when the Ottomans ruled this part of the world, this got turned into a mosque. And apparently there are some rescued frescoes which are like painted parts of the Bible on the wall inside. Hopefully we'll be able to see them when we go inside in a minute. Entrance into the church is €3. Probably gonna have to pay, aren't I? Let's do it, let's go in. So I put a photo of the painted frescoes on the back of the church so you can see. I had a quick wander in there and came straight back out. That was a quick visit at the church of Saint Sophia. Now there are a lot of churches in Ohrid, which is such an old city dating back thousands of years. Oh my god, these stairs. So we're going to have a look at a few more. And there is one famous church overlooking the lake, which is famous in photographs. So we have to go and see that as well. We are now at the ancient Roman theatre, which did used to be an ancient Roman theatre. Now look at those views of the mountains and the lake behind me. But imagine coming to an ancient Roman gladiator battle with them views. This is where we are. We are in the ancient theatre, which was built 2,000 years ago at the end of the 1st century. Now after the Roman conquer in 148 BC, I think it was, this was used for gladiator fights, beast fights. It was cages at the bottom for animals, but in more recent times, since the year 2001, it has been used for musical and theatre performances for the city. Look at this, ancient theatre with views overlooking. This church is locked. Oh, that's the Samuel's Fortress where we'll be heading up shortly. Now this is one of the oldest churches in Ohrid, the Holy Mother of God Peripleptos. And this also costs €3. Let's go inside. That's where we've just been, the Holy Mother of God Peripleptos. Now we're going to go up to Samuel's Fortress and the Church of Saint Clement and Pantaleimon. Got a bit of a climb up to the fortress. It's at the top of the hill. We're back by the ancient theatre now, just a little bit higher up, and as you can see, the view across the lake is stunning. Just a shame it's not blue skies; it's a little bit cloudy. That's the fortress where we're going now. Let's go. There we go, Samuel's Fortress, that says Camule. We're getting quite high from the lake now, you can see how high we are. That's the church we've just come from. Here we are in the fortress, another 150 dinar to get in, €3. It's a big old place. It says that the wall stretches for 3 kilometres, or the use of stretches for 3 kilometres. I don't think there's much other than the walls. I'm scaling one of the walls now and it's pretty steep to get up. There are rooms you can go into. So this is it, this is the top of the fortress. And there is the famous church, I think it's the Church of Saint John Cano, with famous views overlooking the lake. We'll be heading down there in a bit. We have left Samuel's fortress and we're on the way down to the Basilica. So the church or basilica we could see from the fortress isn't the famous one on the edge of Lake Ohrid. That's going to be later on, the St. John Cano. This is let me just check. Saint Clement and Pantaleimon. That is another one done. It is currently 10 to 3 in the afternoon. We have landed in Ohrid, we've been for lunch, we've paid to go into 2 churches and 1 fort. We've done quite a bit of walking around in such a short period of time. So once we go over to the St. John of Cano church, that will be the majority of the main things done. There's a small beach I'm going to go and have a look at, and then walk along this wooden walkway next to the lake and head back into the city. But it's quite a nice, compact, cute city, village, town. I'm following this path, hopefully to get down to this church, but we're still really high up. You can see the lake down there. It doesn't look very popular, this route. So this is it, this is St. John of Cano church. Also, I'm wearing a North Walian local brand t-shirt on this trip. This is Pen Wiwar's Knecht style. And there we are, that is the church where we've just come from. Down here, it should take you to a boardwalk that takes us all the way along the river back to Ohrid centre. So we will go down there now and have a look. So you've got small areas with deck chairs and places to swim, bars. This is the boardwalk now. It's very nice. That's Ohrid down there where we were this morning. steps to jump, climb back out the water. Remember to mind the gap. I think it's time for a beer. I'm going to sit on these tables here and get a beer. Beautiful. Here we've got a pint of Macedonian Premium. There's a Latin dab. These beers are going down too nicely. This is the second one now. The sun's shining, it's lovely and warm here. Slanchi. So we're walking back up the main street that we came down from this morning next to this mosque here. I'm going to head back to the hostel now because I still haven't formally checked in. I've had my bed but it hasn't given me any information, I haven't given my passport, I haven't paid. So we're going to go back and do all the formalities and then see where the night takes us in Ohrid.
You need to vlog this, eh?
Yeah.
You got a GoPro.
205 lek, what, €3, €4? Cheap as hell, man. Have to document it. So we've come back to St. John Canio Church that night with it all lit up. What a beautiful building, especially at night, and with the sunset over there and the cat playing with itself. Thank you. Looks good though. 150 each for that. Hold up a second. I'm going in for the white chocolate and banana pancake. A lot of banana, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think I'll go to the chocolate side.
Out of 10?
Chocolate side much better than the banana side. 8 out of 10.
Oof.
I think it could be a little bit warmer.
Yep.
And there's a smell of drains here as well. 8 out of 10. Room for improvement, I think. Good though.
Good. Thumbs up.
Yeah. Good morning from Ohrid. I have left my hostel. It is 6:29 AM. I am on the way to Ohrid bus station because today we're going over to Skopje, the capital city of Ohrid. The bus leaves at 7:15 and it is about 25-minute walk to the bus station. So I'm going to head over there and hopefully catch my bus to Skopje. Bus station. This is Ohrid bus station. to go and get a printed off ticket from the bus station, which cost me 30 dinar, so your phone ticket won't work. So we're in Skopje bus station now. You can go all the way to Munich, Augsburg, Basel, Zurich, all sorts of places. Istanbul, Vienna, Dresden, Zagreb, Dubrovnik, everywhere. Well then guys, that is Skopje bus station behind me. We have arrived at Skopje. This is going to be the end of this video. I'm going to drop my bags off in the hostel and explore Skopje. Hope you enjoyed this video of Ohrid. Got to see what we could do for 24 hours. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, see you on the next one. Bye bye.